I've been laid up for like 3 days straight, no cap. I went to a tattoo convention in Cleveland, and it was at least like 2,000 people moving in and out. It was like a 3-day convention where they had artists in there doing tattoos. And I went, I got a tattoo. Being around all those people, I got exposed to a lot of germs. And I'm one of those people that wash my hands. I definitely do, but somehow I got caught, you know what I'm saying? They caught me slipping. So I got COVID, lost the smell, taste, all that. So I already knew that I had it. But even though we gonna still do these reactions, for the first few days, it was kicking my ass, but we back at it. And I was scrolling through TikTok while I was laid up and shit, and I seen that Scary Movie 6 is really dropping. It's just a lot of movies that got demand when it comes to people loving what was the last one. And like, we need another one, right? A Scary Movie is one of those series or franchises of movies. All right, so let's say that they sold the rights to the movie after the first two films. So Scary Movie 3 was really produced to Paramount. And Paramount, I think, is the one that's buying Warner Brothers right now, if I'm not mistaken. It's Paramount. So they've been involved in a lot of good stuff. They got rights to a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if the purchase, if Paramount purchasing other companies will give room to have these movies. Because if there's a Scary Movie 6 coming out, that means somebody said, go ahead. I know it's crazy, I know it's uncut, but we in the world of TikTok now, you know what I'm saying, and Instagram, and it's really not the time to try to be censored at this point. The kids already hear cuss words, kids already see crazy stuff. So like back then, for those crazy movies that we was having from the the late 90s to the early 2000s, you had a lot of what now would be censored movies. And back then, it was really up to the parents, you know what I'm saying, to keep the kids away from watching stuff that was not in their age range. That's why you had rates, PG-13, rated R. And that would tell the parent, like, okay, if it's rated R, I'm not letting my kids see that, you know what I'm saying? So we just got to get back to an era where parents is parenting and not leaving it up to the world to parent their children and get mad because of what they exposed to. It's a lot of crazy stuff out here, but people entertain by different things that may not be safe enough for kids to watch. So they sold it after the second one. Let's go to the third one, Scary Movie 3. Haha, yeah, Scary Movie 3 was dope. It was like the 8 Mile parody. What else they do in there? I think Children of the Corn, the movie Twister. They did a lot of parodies of movies that people was watching at that time. I think The Matrix too. Yeah, The Matrix. So the late 90s, early 2000s movies, this came out 2003. Yeah, so that makes sense. And usually it'll take people a couple years to, you know, get a movie together. So I'm pretty sure they filmed this in like 2002. It was one of my favorites. It was one of my favorites of the Scary Movie. Nothing beats Scary Movie 1 because it's what started it all, you know what I'm saying? It's the OG, it's the classic. Nothing beats Scary Movie 1. Scary Movie 2 was a good follow-up. It wasn't worse than 1, but it wasn't better. It was just like a good follow-up. Scary Movie 3 was another good follow-up, but you can tell that things were changing when it came to production and how the comedy came across. It was still explicit, but it wasn't as explicit, and it wasn't as funny as the first two. But I did like 3 for sure. Scary Movie 4. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I did watch Scary Movie 4, but I thought it was whack. I ain't see it. It's just like when games go left, when Saints Row decided to put aliens into the video game, it messed the whole franchise up. So when Scary Movie 4 was doing parodies of like horror movies and pop culture, it really kind of changed I feel like the funniness, the direction of where Scary Movie was going in the first place. And Scary Movie don't need 4, 5, 6 scary movies, you know. I would say a solid 5. If they was to do a solid 5, that would be perfect. It really don't need all that. So when they bought the franchise from the Wayans brothers, they knew like, okay, this is something that's gonna make us a lot of money. People love it, and it's gonna make us a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Film received mixed reviews from critics, but grossed 178 million on a 40 million budget. Crazy. That's why they bought the franchise. They was trying to double up real quick. Scary Movie 5, I did not watch. It missed me. It came out 6 years after the 4th one. I didn't watch it. So I couldn't even tell y'all what I like about Scary Movie 5. It would be good to watch it, I guess, before I watch 6. I'm gonna watch them all through, of course. But you got Cat Williams, you got Snoop Dogg, Charlie Sheen, Mike Tyson. So it's probably funny in a way, but of course, it's definitely not ran by the Wayans brothers. So when that changed, everything changed, and you can see it movie by movie by movie. I don't know how they watching this trailer. Most people that I see looking at the trailer is not watching it or is not releasing it, you know, like a video. Everybody has recorded it on their TV, so it must have came up after something. But we gonna watch it because it came out, and I want to see it with y'all. You feel me? So let's do it.
My God, he stabbed her! Not her! My pronouns are they, them. He stabbed them!
Be bad!
Yes.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
Hello, Tuesday.
I have been preparing for this for years. Hello, Mother.
Oh,
You look like shit.
Sydney?
Cindy!
Wow.
Should we hug?
I really want to, but I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist.
I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey there. We heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Why just half gay?
Yes, yes, this is what we want. I'm talking about this feels right. The Wayans brothers being a part of it feels so right, yo. Let's take it back, man. I'm super happy about this, and I'm gonna be one of the first people to go see this in theaters, straight up.
My God, he stabbed her! Not her! My pronouns are they, them. He stabbed them!
Be bad!
Wait. I didn't even peep Kai. Oh, he told Kai he would put him in the new Scary Movie, and he kept his word. Shout out to Marlon, man. That's some real shit. I didn't even notice the first time. That's what's up. To do that, like I said, it must have been Paramount acquiring other companies, and you know, that's how that's going, you know, for the most part. I could be wrong, but that didn't happen for a long time. So, and it's just perfect timing. Everything happens when it's supposed to. So now you get another generation that can like Scary Movie as well. Because otherwise, that franchise would have died out. The younger kids really didn't care too much about going back and watching the older movies. The ones that are like funny movie fans or just movie fans in general, they might go back. A lot of people who like horror films like the Scary Movie series because it's based off horror films and it's parodies and all of that. But for the most part though, the Scary Movie series was one of the best series to come out when it comes to movies making parodies on other movies. There's been other movies that been done parodies on the times and things like that, but this was the best series to come, and I'm super happy for that. And I heard there's a Scream 7, or if it's already out, let me see. Scream 7 is already out. It's in theaters. Scream 7 is in theaters. I don't see a lot of people doing movie streams. That would be pretty dope. I don't know if it'd be like a copyright thing where you can't watch a movie on Twitch or whatever the case may be, but they should release that to be able to say, okay, it's movie night, and have all your subscribers come in, because they paying to be there. So you want to give them something to feel like, okay, I'm coming here every Friday or every Saturday we do movie night. You know what I'm saying? Community is important. So when people do stuff like that, I think that's pretty dope. If Twitch has a ban, YouTube has a ban, well, YouTube definitely does, because they don't let people do like lives and stuff. They'll end up shutting that live down. But if Twitch has a ban on doing live movies, remove that ban, because it will be so cool to have movie night with your community. A lot of y'all have been requesting for me to do games, and I got some games that I have in my collection that I have not played that I'm going to play for y'all exclusively. That's going to happen soon, so make sure y'all sub up to my Twitch. I'll always put the links in the description. Sub up to the channel, like the video, get me in the algorithm. People be like, why ain't you where the views, where everybody, get me in the algorithm and y'all gonna see me in there. I'm not really into clipping myself too much. I'm gonna hire some clippers at some point, but for right now, y'all wanna watch me, y'all catch me on YouTube, you heard?